Hi, Tom here. Today I'm going to be talking about the 2013 British film A Field in England. This is Ben Wheatley's fourth film. Wheatley has recently done directing for Doctor Who. His latest film is called High Rise, which should be coming soon. The film stars Reece Shearsmith, Richard Glover, Peter Ferdinando and Ryan Pope as men who flee from a battle and escape out into a big field in the countryside, where, not long after, they meet Michael Smiley, who plays the villain of the film, O'Neill.
You're my prisoner.
This is one of the best films I've ever seen for creating an air of ominous foreboding. The atmosphere is so tense right from the very beginning. The film is surreal and uses striking imagery to tell its story, rather than relying too much on conventional narrative structure. This is a film where a symbol of impending doom can be seen in the sky. Literally. It won't be to everyone's tastes. Apparently this is actually one of those love it or hate it films. Although it's hard not to appreciate just how eerie it is, and in my opinion, incredibly effective. One of the best things about the film is the ambiguity throughout that comes from the consumption of mushrooms.
Then I shall become it! I shall consume all the ill fortune which you are set to unleash!
Is what we're seeing real? Or is it the side effects of the hallucinogenic mushrooms that, in one memorable scene, lead to a very trippy sequence?
That men like you force upon men like me and bury it in the stomach of this plate.
The horror in this film is delivered brilliantly. It's a film that understands that a lingering sense of fret and unease can be way more scary than a jump scare, of which there are none, thank God. Here, it is about what we don't see. The most horrifying scene in the film is one in which we hear Reece Shearsmith's character Whitehead screaming from inside a tent. We can't see what O'Neill is doing to him and can only imagine what horrible brutality is taking place. But the scariest moment is when Whitehead finally emerges from the tent and, spoilers, he's smiling. This to me is one of the most disturbing scenes I've seen in any recent horror film, although I haven't seen Babadook yet, so. There is no subplot or B-story. We stay in the field the whole film, and this is one of the reasons it works so well. It's down to the minimalism, the sense of location, the beautiful black and white photography. Some of the camera lenses used to shoot the film were deliberately bad quality, so that they would blur out of focus unless they were right up close to the object. Not a perfect film by any means, at times confusing and hard to follow. This film achieved what it set out to be, a film of feeling and imagery that doesn't get too weighed down by convention. Sure, the ambiguity surrounding what actually happens could easily be very annoying to some, but on a personal note, this was my favourite film of 2013, and every time I go back and watch it, it still is. Before I go, A Field in England is available on DVD and Blu-ray in regions 1 and 2. It has a 6.2 rating on IMDb, its BBFC certificate is 15, and is best enjoyed with a flagon of mead and a helping of fried mushrooms. Please do like, subscribe, comment. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.